Hi everybody, welcome back to Candle Crazed. Today for you I have my Yankee Candle outlet haul. There was a friends and family sale. Actually, it's still going on. I think it's good until tomorrow, but it was the 16th to the 19th. So yesterday Cassidy, Craigie and I and Cassidy's brother went to our nearby outlet and picked up some goodies. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to be honest. We went in there like super, super excited because the deal for the large jars was 5 for $40, which is like amazing. $8. $8 for a large jar. That's crazy. So we were super, super excited. We walked in and we saw some good ones right away. I saw bunny cake and I was so excited, but I didn't get it. And I will explain why. But yeah, we were so excited. And then we kept looking around and we both agreed that there were not enough scents that we were like, oh my God, about. Like, we literally had to like almost settle, which isn't fun, but like, why am I even complaining? But you know what I mean? Like, when we were so excited and then they just didn't have, I don't know what we were expecting, but they just didn't have like a huge variety of amazing scents. So we both got some really good ones. I got my mom some. And I mean, we did, obviously, we picked some out. Like, we wouldn't leave empty handed. But, all right, I'm rambling. Let's just start. So, the first thing I got is this Trio votive holder. It's literally like, this was $7.99, but it was 30% off, I believe. Um, so I always wanted this because I really am like right now, I really want to start mixing scents. And I figure like why not start it off with votives first or tarts or something, but I got the votive holder. So right away I plan on using this and putting in like 2 cherries and a chocolate. Oh, it's gonna smell so good. But very excited for that. So this I just needed to get, and since it was 30% off, I was like, why not? Then, since we made a purchase in general, we didn't know this, but according to the coupon, I think with any purchase, I don't know if it was with any purchase or with any $30 purchase, it was like one of those. You got a free small tumbler, which they can't do that to us because we were in line and or Cassidy was paying. They're like, "Oh, you get a free small tumbler with any purchase." And we were like, "What?" They had a huge like hutch full of different small tumblers, but most of them we've seen before, so we kind of just had to pick our favorite. I don't think either of us went out of our comfort zone. We just picked one that we liked, but I picked up Mary Berry Linzer because this was my favorite from the Cookie Swap collection. And since I've heard from so many people that it might not be coming back next year, I don't know for sure, but I've heard from a lot of people that it might not. I just needed to pick this up. I have this in a large jar and 2 milk cups, but it's literally my favorite. So if I can get a free small tumbler of it, I'm going to. But this candle is amazing and I cannot wait to burn this. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Moving on. All right, and I tried my best not to get single wicks. I like went right to the 2 wicks because I'm so over single wicks besides the small tumbler, obviously. Um, I'm just so over waiting 4 or more hours for them to pull out. So I've decided that I'm only going to be doing 2 wicks after I finish all my single wicks, either only 2 wicks and mediums. Because unless it only comes in a single wick, like I guess I'll get a single wick if I have to. But I don't want to, so whatever. But in this one, of course, I had to. So there, they had. We went in and we looked at like mostly the spring and summer scents, but then I was like, I'm just gonna go over to the Christmas section. So I went over there and I found Crunchy Pistachio Vanilla, and this one is freaking amazing. Oh my gosh, I had this in the milk cup and it was so strong, and I have another milk cup of it, but that's it. And like I said, if this collection is not coming back, I needed something else. So I think Anthony said that he burned this and it was super, super strong and super yummy and good. My mom has this and she loves it, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get myself one. And of course, I tried to pick the one with like the most marbling and everything, so I mean, I try my best, but we'll see. I love it no matter what. It's delicious. It does have the beige label. I don't know. I feel like I shouldn't care, but It smells the same. It smells amazing. So we shall see. The second candle that I bought is a 2 wick of sangria, another one. I just finished one this month, but it's so good and so strong. So it's like a weird type of strong, which I will describe more in my empties, but oh my gosh, it's amazing. So I had to get another one. Oh, if you like any type of fruity scent or you like sangria, go get this. If it's at your outlet, it's so good. Oh, delicious. And there's a story behind this one. So originally, I had picked up a 2 wick of Margarita Time because I love that scent and it's like never coming back in stores. So I needed it. So I picked it up, had it in my cart or my basket, whatever, went up, was ready to pay. Um, and Cassidy's like, "Oh, you got Margarita Time." And I was like, "Yeah." Like I was so happy to see it. I love that scent. It's one of my favorites. And she was like, "Oh, I don't think you should get that." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "You might get it from somewhere else." And I just like, I knew right away. She got it for me for my birthday. My birthday is in, oh my God, fam, 8 days. I'll be 21. But so she was like, you might be getting it. And I'm like, all right, she bought it for me. So I had to put Margarita Time back, but obviously I'm getting it. I'm so, so excited. So then she had to help me pick out another one. But I just went through all of them. I was so like unsure then. So I just grabbed this because I knew I would love it. Next one is Juicy Peach. I've never had this scent, but Cassidy had it and she said it's amazing. And I love peach scents. So this is just going to be amazing for summer or for spring. I might even burn it like tomorrow. But I've always wanted peach cobbler, but my mom had it and it literally had like no scent. So I wasn't about to get it and then be disappointed. So I'm like, you know what? We'll try this out. Cassidy said it was strong. And I have Georgia peach wax melts from BB Dub that I can pair with this. And I think that'll just be so good. So very excited to get this. They did have this in a paraffin jar, like a paraffin wax in a 2 wick, but it didn't have a lid, and for some reason that really bothered me, so I just got the smooth wax. It should be fine. So very, very excited. And then since it was 5 for $40, I mean, I probably would have been able to pick out five, but I decided to offer my mom if she wants any. I texted her, I'm like, what do you want? So they had carrot cake, and I knew she'd been talking about that for a while, so I got her a carrot cake, and then I also got her a juicy peach because I figured she would love it. So that's what I got her. There were a lot that were like debatable. I kept going back and forth. Obviously, first one, bunny cake. I kept smelling it and I was like, oh my God, I love, love, love bunny cake. It's one of my favorite scents. I think it's an absolutely beautiful bakery, delicious, yummy, oh, so good. And it's pink, so you really can't go wrong. But it has no throw. It's one of the lightest scents I've ever smelled when it burns. So I wasn't about to buy a whole jar, single wick, and have it not smell. And they didn't have it in any other form, like tarts, nothing. So oh well. At least I got to smell it. I mean, I literally like memorized what it smells like. I can picture it right now, but I don't know. If I find tarts of it or anything anywhere, if anyone sees it anywhere, let me know because I love bunny cake and I need some form of it, just not a large jar. So, and then the other one that I was gonna get was the chocolate bunnies actually, and I literally had it in my basket, but then I put it back. Um, I don't know why I put it back. Like I really don't. I kind of like really wish I got it, but it reminded me of chocolate truffle, but it was more of like a cocoa powder. It was so good. And I just like envisioned it being so strong and so yummy. But then I told myself like I have chocolate layer cake tarts. I have chocolate cappuccino large jar, and I'm like telling myself all these things so I didn't get it. But now like I really wish I got it because it was so good. Also debating on one, I think it was a South African vineyard in the 2 wick from the World Journeys. It smelled I'm so sorry. It smelled really good and Cassidy even picked it up too. But at the end we were both like, I don't know. Like I kind of feel like I would get sick of a grape candle after a while, but maybe not. I don't know. But so maybe next time I will have to go back and get the vineyard and the chocolate bunnies and I'll probably end up getting a bunny cake. So one day I will probably just get a bunny cake because I love it and I'll just have it to smell, which is pathetic, but whatever. All right, so that is my outlet for, that's my outlet. Those are the candles that I bought. Since it was 5 for $40, like I said, I got my mom those other 2 candles. And then I also got her the red centerpiece. Well, not red, it's like maroon. It's the one without the timer. I don't remember what it's called. It's not the weave one. It's like, oh my gosh, Crimson Mia. It's Crimson Mia. It's the Crimson Mia, and I knew it would match the kitchen. And she needs like a summery every day one, so I picked that up for her. It was 55% off with the extra 30. And then I also got her a melt cup in this like peach mango thing. It's literally mango peach salsa, but it was called like tropical mango. But it's literally mango peach salsa. So, and I know she likes that. Then, like I said, we drove down to American Candle. I don't know if I told you the name of it, but now you know. And in there, they have so much stuff. They have a section that's like candy and food and coffee and all this delicious, yummy, like fudge and chocolate covered stuff. And it's literally heaven. And my mom and I always go down there. So when we went in there, I picked her up a little package of the hot and spicy sesame seed mix or sesame stick mix. For myself, I picked up the just plain sesame sticks because I love these. Anyway, so in this store, besides the food section, which I just like daydreamed about for 15 minutes, they also have Yankee Candles. They have Woodwick. I think a couple Kringle, McCall's Country Canning, some other brand that Cassidy knows, but I don't remember. Keepers of the Light. And then they have like all these other random brands. They had one that was a wooden wick, like in a mason jar. It was really cute. They had their own brand of candles from like large jars all the way down to votives and tarts and tea lights. And then they had wax melts everywhere. They had candle holders. Like, it's heaven. But they also had things that like Cassidy would call tchotchkes, which I never knew what that was until a year ago from Casadilla. But so yeah, they have a lot of tchotchkes and like cute puppy things. They have Pandora bracelets. Like, they have everything you could ever want. I don't know what that was. But like, I don't know. I literally only got a votive from Yankee Candle. This is one I've never smelled before, and it's amazing. It's called Tuscan Vineyard. I don't know why I was on like this vineyard kick, but I was. And this smells so good. I wonder if this works with votives. It's like a very sweet vineyard, or like grape, but for some reason I get a vibe of like grapevine and oak. Yeah, like I get like a grapevine and like if grapevine and oak mixed with vineyard, that's what this would be. It's really, really good. And I mean, I had to pay full price for this. So I'm very excited to burn this. They didn't have it in tarts, which is what we wanted, but you can just put this in your tart warmer. It literally works the same. So I'm very excited that I bought this. Very excited to try it. It smells delicious. And I'll have to let you guys know how this is. It's really, really good. But that's it. That's everything I bought. I didn't do too bad. I did really, really well. I could have sworn I bought myself a milk cup, but like I guess not. I think I think I put it back. I don't know. But I'm very excited to burn these scents. I'm so happy I got this. Yeah. And now I can add these to my collection. It's getting smaller. It is getting smaller, and I'm very proud of myself. Like I said, I don't want to do single wicks after this, so once those are all gone, unless I have to buy it in a single wick, it'll just be 2 wicks and mediums from now on. So that's very exciting. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I also wanted to add that now I will be making videos every Friday, thanks to Kayla from All Things Delicious. She came up with the idea to do a Friday Finish It Up or Finish It Up Friday. So every Friday, well, starting next Friday, I guess, I will be picking a candle for the next week, and then like I'll burn that with everything that I burned. So let's say I won't pick this, but something that I have half burned that's like sitting in my hutch that I just don't burn a lot, or I like wait to burn for some reason. I will pick that and then burn it that week with everything, try and finish it up. And then the Friday following, I will talk to you about how much I burned, like do a little review on it, um, and then either continue that scent the next week or pick a new one, whether I finished it or not. But I think it'll be a great way. It's a great idea for like cutting down on your stash. I'm very excited that she came up with that. So thank you so much, and for allowing others to join in. I think that's really cool too. So that'll be something that I'll be doing just as like a constant thing every week. So you can look forward to that. But otherwise, that's it. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. I will link that down below. I do a lot of reviews on Instagram. I like the short little reviews, like a quick minute review. I think those are fun. So I do those on Instagram. And we constantly post and like and comment and everything. So it's really fun on there too. So definitely follow us on that. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe below. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Redo. Hi everybody, welcome back to Cute. Then the second candle that I got is another sangria. Another. Next and last, kind of, I have a large in Juicy Peach. I have never had this scent, but I've smelled it in so many different, like, wait, what? I did not smell it. What am I talking about? So good. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to